December has barely begun, and already, the Midwest is facing a harsh reminder that winter waits for no one. The calendar may say it's just the start of the season, but outside, the weather tells a different story, one of relentless cold and swirling snow. Winter is slamming the region with a major blizzard, bringing with it a sense of urgency and unease. Streets that were clear just days ago are now buried under thick, drifting snow, and the wind howls through neighborhoods, rattling windows and nerves alike. Today, December 1st, 2025, a powerful winter storm is sweeping from Kansas to Maine, threatening nearly 24 states with heavy snow, fierce winds, and plunging temperatures. This isn't just a local event, it's a massive system stretching across the heart of the country, impacting millions of lives from the plains to the Northeast. The timing couldn't be worse. Millions are still traveling after Thanksgiving, turning routine journeys into hazardous ordeals. Airports are packed with anxious travelers, and highways that should be busy with holiday traffic are now treacherous, with visibility dropping and accidents on the rise. Cities that should be bustling are bracing for shutdowns, with a domino effect of delays and closures rippling nationwide. Schools, businesses, and public services are making tough decisions, and the usual rhythm of daily life is grinding to a halt as the storm intensifies. Meteorologists warn that parts of Wisconsin and Michigan's Upper Peninsula could see up to 2 feet of snow, with drifts piling even higher in open areas. Residents are being urged to prepare for extended periods indoors, as travel may be impossible for days. A foot of snow is expected across the Great Lakes, blanketing cities and rural communities alike. The sheer volume of snow will challenge even the most experienced plow crews and first responders. Blizzard conditions, snowfall rates of 2 to 3 inches per hour, and wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour will create whiteouts and make travel nearly impossible. Emergency services warn that even short trips could become life-threatening, as visibility drops to near zero and roads disappear beneath the snow. Chicago, already hit by record November snow, now faces another round, with city crews working around the clock to keep up. Residents are bracing for more disruptions, and the city's iconic skyline is nearly lost behind curtains of blowing snow. Des Moines and St. Louis are also in the storm's path, with both cities preparing for significant accumulations and dangerous conditions. Local officials are urging people to stay home and avoid unnecessary risks. This isn't just an inconvenience, it's a dangerous event demanding full attention. Emergency vehicles are already responding to stranded motorists and weather-related accidents, and local news stations are broadcasting urgent warnings around the clock. Officials urge everyone, stay informed, stay prepared, and check on neighbors who may need help. Make sure you have supplies, charge your devices, and keep up with the latest updates as the situation evolves. Above all, stay off the roads if possible. Road closures are likely, and conditions can change in an instant, turning a simple drive into a dangerous ordeal. The message is clear. This storm is serious. Take it seriously, and do everything you can to stay safe as winter makes its presence known in the most dramatic way possible. What's fueling this massive storm? To understand the scale of what's unfolding, we have to look at the perfect combination of meteorological forces coming together right now. It's a textbook setup for winter chaos, one that meteorologists have been watching develop for days, knowing it could bring record-breaking impacts to millions. A strong low-pressure system formed over the Great Plains, pulling in moisture from both the Pacific Ocean and, crucially, the Gulf of Mexico. This influx of moisture is like adding fuel to a fire, setting the stage for intense precipitation. As this warm, moist air collided with cold, dry air, the storm rapidly intensified, a process meteorologists call bombogenesis. This rare phenomenon means the storm's pressure drops dramatically in a short period, making it much more dangerous. The central pressure is expected to drop to around 980 millibars, signaling a powerful system. Such low pressure is a clear indicator of a storm with the potential to cause widespread damage and disruption. This steep pressure gradient is driving winds up to 50 miles per hour, turning heavy snow into a blinding blizzard. These winds can knock down trees, power lines, and make travel nearly impossible. The storm's power comes from three key ingredients: a potent low-pressure engine, cold Arctic air surging southward, and abundant moisture streaming in from two oceans. When these elements combine, the result is explosive. The result? A high-impact winter storm paralyzing the Midwest and threatening the Northeast. Communities are bracing for feet of snow, dangerous wind chills, and days of cleanup ahead. When these forces combine, the outcome is widespread disruption. Transportation grinds to a halt, emergency services are stretched thin, and daily life is put on hold. This is winter weather at its most extreme. Nature's power on full display, testing the resilience of everyone in its path. And it's only just begun. The coming hours will reveal just how severe this storm can get, as communities across the region brace for the worst. At the heart of this powerful winter storm lies a fascinating meteorological battle, one that shapes the weather for millions across the country. It's a dramatic clash of air masses, two giants meeting head-on, each bringing their own unique energy and characteristics to the mix. From the north, frigid Arctic air plunges deep into the United States from Canada, dragging with it bone-chilling temperatures and setting the stage for heavy, powdery snow to blanket the land. Meanwhile, from the south, warm and humid air surges up from the Gulf of Mexico, packed with moisture and energy, eager to collide with the invading cold. As this warm, moisture-laden air is forced to rise over the dense, cold Arctic air, it cools rapidly, condensing into thick clouds and unleashing a barrage of snow, sleet, and rain across vast regions. The sharp temperature contrast between these two air masses acts like fuel for the storm, intensifying its power, deepening the low pressure, and whipping up fierce, howling winds that sweep across the landscape. North and west of the storm's track, the cold dominates, and the result is relentless snowfall, transforming cities and countryside into a winter wonderland. But further south and east, where the warm and cold air intermingle, the outcome is far messier, a hazardous mix of sleet, freezing rain, and plain rain, making travel treacherous and unpredictable. In the higher elevations of the Appalachians, the cold air clings stubbornly to the ground, allowing freezing rain to coat trees, roads, and power lines in a dangerous layer of ice. This epic collision of air masses ultimately decides who will see heavy snow, who will face a glaze of ice, and who will simply get rain, each region experiencing the storm in its own way. It's the defining battle of this winter storm, a dramatic showdown that will be remembered long after the snow has settled. The storm's march began Sunday, intensifying over the Central Plains and Upper Midwest. Heavy snow blanketed areas from North Dakota to Michigan, with up to 18 inches in the hardest-hit spots. Tuesday marks the storm's peak in the Great Lakes, blizzard conditions, whiteouts, and life-threatening travel. Emergency services are stretched thin, and power outages are likely as snow and wind strain infrastructure. By midweek, the storm weakens but leaves behind blowing and drifting snow, keeping roads hazardous. As the Midwest digs out, the Northeast braces for its turn, with snow, rain, and messy commutes from D.C. to New York. Lake-effect snow could dump another foot or more downwind of the Great Lakes. The disruption will linger long after the last flake falls. Air travel is in chaos as the storm hits major Midwest hubs. Chicago O'Hare alone has seen over 1,500 delays and dozens of cancellations, stranding thousands. Minneapolis, Detroit, Cleveland, and Buffalo are also facing hundreds of disruptions, as snow and low visibility make flying treacherous. De-icing adds delays, and when planes are stuck in one city, it triggers cancellations nationwide. Even East Coast airports like Boston and New York feel the ripple effect. With flights full after the holiday, rebooking could take days. Travelers are urged to check flight status before heading out and take advantage of travel waivers. The advice: be proactive, stay flexible, and expect delays. This storm's impact on air travel will be felt coast to coast. On the ground, driving is even more dangerous. Heavy snow, high winds, and ice have turned highways into hazardous zones, with major interstates closed and countless accidents reported. Jackknifed trucks and stranded vehicles are common sights. The main dangers: slick roads and near-zero visibility. If you must drive, double your following distance, equip your car for winter, and carry an emergency kit with blankets, food, water, and a charged phone. High winds can push vehicles off the road, especially trucks and vans. If stranded, stay with your vehicle. It's your best shelter and easier for rescuers to find. Authorities urge avoid travel unless absolutely necessary. Your safety depends on it. Preparation is key to weathering a storm like this. Build a home emergency kit with enough food, water, and medications for at least 3 days. Stock up on blankets, warm clothing, and a battery-powered radio for updates. Use LED lanterns instead of candles to avoid fire risk. Secure outdoor items, clear gutters, and know how to shut off your water main in case of frozen pipes. Keep your car's fuel tank at least half full and check tire pressure. These simple steps can make a huge difference during a prolonged outage or emergency. Stay ready, stay safe. Technology is your ally in a winter storm. Download official weather alert apps like FEMA or Red Cross for real-time warnings. Use airline and flight tracking apps for travel updates and navigation apps like Waze for road conditions. Keep devices charged with a power bank or car charger. Power outages can strike anytime. Follow local emergency agencies on social media for hyper-local updates and shelter info. Be wary of misinformation. Stick to official sources. Staying connected can keep you safe and informed. As the snow piles up, remember, no one weathers a storm alone. The Midwest's strength is its community spirit, neighbors helping neighbors, checking on the vulnerable, and lending a hand. Behind the scenes, snowplow drivers, utility workers, and first responders are working tirelessly to keep us safe. Their dedication deserves our gratitude. Help out where you can. Clear a neighbor's walk, pick up groceries, or simply check in. Heed official advice. Staying off the roads protects everyone, including emergency crews. This storm will pass, and life will return to normal. What remains is the knowledge that we faced it together. Stay informed, stay prepared, and look out for one another. That's the true Midwest spirit.